All right, we are here at Brookston, which is known for its rocks, with Umbra. Umbra, tell us about your race today.
I felt like I had a pretty good start, and like the moto I did really good on. It was really exciting. But the woods was not great for me. I feel like the rocks really kicked my butt today. So I was a little slower pace, but you know, gotta end out the year somehow.
Umbra, who is your District 23 hero, or who would you like to ride like?
I'd probably say my brother, Jaden Abbott. I grew up with him riding and racing. He's kind of my role model, so it'd be pretty cool to beat him one day. My highlight was probably just like getting through it, like we kind of talked about before. I've been kind of doing health issues and like, you know, my back and just I had a mindset like I was a little worried about it too, which didn't help. But I think the highlight was making it through it and I did have fun, which is the main thing.
Cool. And what did you think of those rocks out in the woods?
Yikes. That's a good single word to put it. I mean, they're kind of just everywhere, and sometimes you didn't even see them. And I think that's what probably was the hardest part. Like you're just bouncing around. I probably almost endoed like 3 times, but.
And any strategies for? I mean, today it's dusty, and then you add in some of those rocks out in the fields, and strategies for dealing with those rocks.
I feel like definitely if you were with someone, try to like actually keep really close, because then the dust doesn't bother you. So you can actually see the rocks, and also seeing like other patterns people do, because that's a big thing. You'll see how people go around them, and then you can follow as that goes.
Cool. Well, good job today.
Thank you.
We'll see you at Millville.
Sweet.
All right, Gia, tell us about your race today.
I had a lot of fun. I like that it was technical but still flowy, and yeah, the dust was pretty bad, but I still had a lot of fun.
Cool. And what's your strategy for dealing with the dust on a day like today, especially with the rocks?
Just stand up, lean back, and pray. So, you know.
Nice. And how did you do today? Where did you place?
I got 3rd place. That's first podium of the year.
Nice. Well, congratulations. In B200?
Yeah, B200.
Okay, so in the 2-hour race?
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about what that takes to hang on for 2 hours in rocks like this.
Just adrenaline at some point, you know. Hold on for dear life.
Yeah, and endurance.
Definitely, yeah. Lots of endurance.
Yeah.
To just see like your second win come on and just push yourself. So
Cool. And who is your District 23 hero, or who you aspire to be like, or inspires you?
probably my dad. Like I've been like racing in his like an AB race. It's like I never thought I'd get to that as like a kid. So I'm like really glad that I'm here now and I get to like race with him.
Have you beat him yet?
Not yet, but he didn't pass me this race.
Okay.
So,
Keyword is yet.
yeah.
Cool. Well, good job today.
Thank you.
Inspiration or hero? I feel like I should say my husband, but it's probably Jess. I have the most fun riding with Jess. She's a good time. She pushes hard all the time. So if I can ride like Jess, I'm happy. Or just in general, inspiration, or who do you want to ride like?
Actually, so growing up, my idol was Bobby Josephalla. This goes back to my hill climbing roots. And she was always like kicking all the boys' butts, and I always wanted to be like her. So yeah, she would be my hero.
Cool. With Crystal. Who is your District 23 hero or inspiration? Who?
My 5-year-old. He doesn't give up, even when he's mad. Cool. Even when he's punching his bike because it's not fast enough. He's only 5.
And tell us about the race today. How was your race and how was the track?
The race was amazing. So far, this might sound silly to everybody, but this is my favorite track so far. Barnstorm was a lot of fun too, but this one was a lot of fun. It's like a trail ride, but it's fast-paced. It's fun. I liked the Deer Trail Technical. That was a lot of fun. Just a lot of it was standing, so you really didn't have much room for sitting until you got to the 4-wheeler trail. But then it was like hovering. So I did blow through the ribbon on probably the old track. I did 3 times. Mariah and I had a fun battle. I slowed down around the grass track. I'm like, come on, Mariah, let's go! And I was nodding her, and she was like, huh? And she got going too, and it was a lot of fun because she didn't know it was me. She's heard her name, I'm sure. And so we battled through the woods, and then I blew the trail. And then she stopped to let me go. I was like, I gotta get around these trees. And she's like, oh, well, thank you. And she just goes off. And so then it was like a battle. But then we got caught up in traffic. So I don't know how she got around some of these guys. So it was tight. But my favorite part was the tight goat trail. That's kind of like Nevis. Barnstormers was the same. I like the rocks. I mean, not much time for sitting, but my favorite track so far.
So did you end up beating her, or did she end up beating you?
No, because I couldn't get around the guy. I was like, how did she get around this guy? My goal is to keep up with Terry, right?
Yeah.
Josie, congratulations on first place today.
Thank you.
First of all, who is your District 23 hero?
Probably my grandpa.
Okay. Cool. And how was your race today?
Good. It was very rocky.
Yeah. Did you have to battle for that first place?
No, a lot of the girls worked today, but I raced with other 65 riders.
Okay. And how was the competition out there with those other 65 riders?
Pretty fun, actually. I crashed really hard, so it got me on my second lap, but then I catch back up.
Okay. You're still in one piece. Well, awesome job.
Thank you.
All right, Michaela, who is your District 23 hero?
Probably Brooke or Bella.
Nice. And how's your season been going so far?
Great.
Been winning some races?
Yeah.
Cool. Any really struggle of races or really hard days?
Cambridge.
Cambridge? Tell me about Cambridge.
It started raining in the middle of the race, and it got muddy.
Okay.
Brooke, who is your District 23 hero or inspiration, or in general, who do you want to ride like?
It's not even like riding style, but Jet Lawrence. He is such a good sport and everything. I just love him. He's awesome.
Tell us a little bit about your race today.
I didn't notice any rocks, honestly. First lap I actually didn't, but second lap it was getting rough, and then third lap was survival. It was rough. My forearms are. But I came into this step up and I wasn't planning on hitting it, and I landed right on top. But other than that, it was pretty good.
Good job today.
Okay, Bella, who is your District 23 hero, or who would you like to ride like?
Definitely my dad, because he's just an inspiration to me, because he has never he's always pushed me to not give up, and so I just have the same expectations.
Harescramble with Madison Simonholler, who's been having a great year of racing. Who is your District 23 or hero in general? Who do you want to ride with?
Probably my dad, because he's the one who taught me how to ride, and he's still riding now.
Tell me a little bit about your race last weekend at Staples. You had an awesome day.
I had a blast. The moto track was so much fun. That's what kept me going through the wood. Like, to finish out the woods, I got to go to the moto track at the end, and it was lots of fun.
Cool. And what was your winning strategy for the day?
Positive mindset, like always. That's the only thing that keeps me going, really.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you at Millville.
All right.
Who is your District 23 hero? Bears? Mariah, who is your District 23 hero?
I'd have to say this girl Courtney. I just met her this year. She's so fast. I want to be just like her when I grow up.
All right, and Leah, who's your District 23 hero?
I'd say Eli Tomer.
Nice. Hannah, who's your District 23 hero?
I'd say Tomer.
Eli Tomac? Okay. Jessica, who is your District 23 hero, or who do you want to ride like?
The answer to both of those questions would be Courtney Gregory. Because she can ride anything and make anything fast, and she's an awesome person.